Hello, it's Rebecca, and Happy New Year. If you're just now tuning in, Happy New Year. So, I wanted to bring you a message from my new friends, the 72 Genie of the first 12 hours of creation. I'm going to be telling you a lot more about their history. But according to ancient holy texts, the first 12 hours of the creation of man are very important. And each hour was governed and assisted by 7 genie for each hour, totaling to 72. And a couple months ago, they asked me to pretty much go into a hibernation mode and not do very much and not teach any classes and birth in these new energies of renewal as we return to love. And so I, of course, tested them a little bit to make sure they were bona fide, genuine, and beneficial to you. So here's just a really brief synopsis of who they are. That's my little rescue doggy barking in the other room. We are the 72 Genie of the first 12 hours of the creation of man. We have understanding of all phases of human suffering, joy, and quest for love and abundance. We are here to share the wisdom we have attained through observing and assisting in the very creation of human development. And then they add, take what feels like truth to you. Now, I have written down their messages, and I'm going to read you what they said about programming your own core vibration. Now, I never heard the information they've given me. I've never heard it. So I'm going to read you what was given to me, but as I read, if I feel them guiding me to add a little to it, then I will do so. And I invite you to leave your comments in the section below if there's something you want to ask about so that I can answer you later. Here we go. Wouldn't you want to program your core vibration? Well, what is a core vibration? According to the 72 Genie, who speak collectively through mostly Nitakar, who is a wonderful genie of precious stones and also very helpful in abundance, you each have a core light signature of your soul. This remains the same no matter what incarnation you are experiencing. If you can think of the core of who you are, created from the very beginning, remaining the same. Now, each lifetime, you choose a new and different strand of light signature that signifies and represents the talents and obligations you agreed to carry in that particular lifetime. In other words, you have your core. This is according to these wonderful, wise genie spirits. By the way, they're not angels, they're not demons, they're personified virtues. So each lifetime, you choose a strand of light that goes along with your core, and you bring it with you. That is your signature for this lifetime. Now, when you return to pure positive energy of the other side, between lifetimes, the strand that you have chosen for your past lifetime becomes dormant. Doesn't go away, it becomes dormant. Yet it is not removed, does not go away. It simply sits there dormant, adding to the experience of your soul's collective journey. And of course, reporting and sharing all experiences, positive or negative, with Source. Isn't this interesting? We all retain the light signatures of every lifetime. Do you realize what a treasure trove we have here? Let me continue. Yet our course signature remains the same. Our light signature for this lifetime is the one that is predominant, and that is as it should be. And I'm just going to segue a little. You know how some folks just want to focus on their past lives so much? Like, be in this one. When I do past life regression, it's only for the purpose of healing something that just won't seem to go away in this lifetime. We go right to the core, heal it, and bada bing, bada boom. Now, here's what I'm asking these guys. Well, how is this knowledge beneficial to us? And they say, honoring your primary core light signature, this one, is beneficial, for it connects you consciously to Source at all times. Yes, you are always connected, yet you forget and often fall into despair. And I want to segue a little bit and say they're giving great importance to consciously being aware of your core light signature and consciously being aware that you're connected to Source, instead of going around feeling that separateness that can lead to depression, feeling that you're constantly connected, because you are. Whenever you're aware of something, what does it do? It grows stronger. Let me continue. Honoring your primary core light also gives you strength of acknowledging the divine light that you carry. You are a splinter off the big rock, and there is no other splinter quite like you. Each lifetime, with the help of your advisors, you choose a strand of light to complement, support, and strengthen your purposes for this particular unique lifetime experience. Putting your awareness of the strand you have chosen for this lifetime further activates the codes held within it. Light is encoded information. Awareness that you have the power to activate further is a powerful step forward in your spiritual evolution. Trusting that you have already planned a magnificent unfolding of possibilities for this lifetime with your conscious awareness of this power you hold is pivotal in this journey. And if you're paying attention, you're going to learn right now in this video how to program your light signature that you brought into this lifetime for more of what you want. Knowledge is everything. So, here's how we do an exercise to help you become aware of your core light signature and program it for what you want. A little more information before we do the exercise. It's good to acknowledge my core light. Does that sound like truth to me? That which I was created in the very beginning is that which I always am. And in every lifetime, I choose a different theme, different modalities, and I choose a light strand to support me in that. And within that light strand is much encoded information that I have never tapped into. I have not been aware that I had this power. A little bit of it comes out, but now that I'm aware, I shall soar with the eagles. For I shall recognize that I have new spiritual authority I was never aware of until this moment. This light strand, the one you chose for this lifetime, can be pulled out in your imagination. Pull it out and use as an instrument to play with the other light strands. Imagine the other light strands unfurling and being played upon like the strings of a harp. I want to explain this to you a little bit because I see it visually. Okay, here's your core light strand. Every lifetime you choose another core light, not core light, but you choose another strand of light. So all these are wrapped around the core light, dormant. They're just adding to the experience. So when you know, hey, here's the instrument of this light, and you call forth those other ones that you desire to drink from, and it's a powerful exercise. Just hold on and I'll explain more. Every light strand will not be played because you have the power to choose the theme or tune. Much like a musical conductor does not use every single instrument at the same time. When a symphony is playing, there's a time of resting for some of the instruments. Not every single one is playing all the time. Decide what light vibration you desire to experience today. How do you want to program yourself today? Now, what they suggest for an experiment, and this is what I'm going to guide you through, is to choose the experience of joy to activate further today. Now, why would you choose joy? I want to choose prosperity. Well, because from joy, you can create anything. If you choose prosperity, but you're still feeling like depressed or hopeless or all of those things, you're going to have a harder time. Choosing joy, always a really good thing to do. So, let's play, shall we? Want to do this exercise with me? Oh, it's easy. And I'll guide you through it. Now, what's important is that you use your imagination. So we're going to be contacting the light signature of joy. So say it out loud or sing it. Joy. Joy. You know, angels love it when you sing. Joy, 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 joy. And now, focusing on that one light signature, just pretend that you can see the energy of joy. And now, imagine that your signature, your light strand from this lifetime unfurls from the base of your spine. It's flexible and it can spiral around, it can be straight, it can come over and wrap around your core vibration. You're the director of this. You're the creator of this experience. This is power that you have that you didn't know that you had. According to the command of your imagination. So you have your present light strand. So why don't we give it a name? present lifetime, present light strand. What do you want to call it? You can give it a cute nickname, but give it a powerful name. Don't give it no wimpy name. Give it a powerful name like Hercules or some wonderful Aphrodite, some wonderful name. Or you could call it your name plus, Rebecca plus. Recognize it as your servant. This light strand you chose to serve you. This light strand you chose to serve you. Get that? You chose it to serve you. So let's put it to work. Now, you're using your imagination. You unfurled your light strand from the base of your spine. Instruct your present lifetime strand to just touch its tip into the core of who you are, and to absorb more joy. Remember, always connected to source. Absorb more joy. Woo! It's getting joyful. Hallelujah. I feel the spirit. It's getting joyful. It's getting joyful. Okay. Now, instruct the other dormant light strands to unfurl themselves into a harp-like formation. And we're going to put a limiter on this. Those light strands from my previous lifetime that are abundant in joy, please unfurl yourself. And now you have several, maybe 100, maybe more light strands unfurled, ready to serve you. And then ask your own light strand to just begin to pluck those. And as they pluck those light strands, those lights are activated, and you become more activated to the energy of joy. And if you can imagine that you're actually playing beautiful music as you activate the light strands of joy. What's important to know? In every lifetime, you experienced both joy and sorrow. And bring forth joy to be played, you're helping to heal the sorrows of that particular lifetime. Because even though we called forth the lifetime strands that had more joy, even in that, there is always sorrow. There is no lifetime that I know of that got by without a lick of sorrow. And as you play the song of joy, this is your imagination, and this is where your greatest power lies. You know that other species envy us, our emotions and our imagination, and they would even like to harness the power of our imagination, but that's another video. Now, as you're playing this song of joy and realizing that you're sending healing joy back to other lifetimes, to yourself in this lifetime, angels of joy gather all around you to both bask in your joy and to lend their own joy energy. So just give yourself a moment to play this game with me. Be in a space of joy. And the genie told me that it's tempting that you're going to want to share this joy with everyone. And yes, it will automatically happen. But they ask that you be willing for a little while to just sit and bask in the joy. Just feel the waves of joy going over you, over you, over you. Some of you are thinking of people that you'd like to forgive, and just allow that joy energy to go out from you and do the work. Be joyful within yourself. Allow yourself thatness. And you, beloved, have old wounds yourself. And you need this healing energy. And I leave you with this. Fuel up. For this race to ascension is ever in progress. So that is just one of the wisdoms I have received while being in hibernation and bringing in these energies of renewal. But if I could convey the prime purpose that these 72 Genie want to assist you in experiencing, is that you are so much more than you think you are. You have so much power. You've been blinded to it. And yes, there are species that have helped in our blinding. And this is a year of renewal. This is a year of waking up. This is a year of returning to love. Love for yourself. Love for others. This is a year when you recognize that you have this core light signature, that you are always connected to source, and the power within you to move those obstacles that have been in your way. And it's my pleasure to bring you these messages. I ask you to leave questions in the comment section. Now, I have a gift for you. One of the reasons I got connected at all to this group of genius spirits, personified virtues, is because I connected with just one of them, Nitakar or Nitaki, who says it's his office to be helpful in bringing abundance. He is primarily known as the genius of precious gems, but he says to me, all things precious, all things valuable, and that especially includes humanity's ascension and assisting with your abundance needs. Now, the gift I have prepared for you, it's actually so wonderful, I'm enjoying it myself. I created a 30-day money manifesting course, and it's 30 days of getting a short little message and a little exercise in your inbox every single morning, and it consists of two parts. One is an activity, which are so wonderful. I signed up to do them because we all need reminding. And then the second part is a short little segment of soul love language. It's just sounds of love coming from my heart to your heart. There will be a link here right on this video, also in the description below, because I want you to have it. I want you to get that encouragement that you might have to pay a lot of money for. I want to extend that for you. This is Rebecca Marina Messenger. I invite you to subscribe. If you've enjoyed this, there'll be a lot more messages coming. And if there's a topic that you would like me to ask them about, leave that in the comment section. There's 72 of them, and they cover every aspect of man, and not just the good stuff. There's a genius of deception. Well, does that mean he's going to deceive you? No, it means he understands all things about deception. And his friend, of course, is the genius of discernment, who helps you discern when things are happening. Look for more like that. God bless you, and It's my pleasure. Enjoy the love